It feels insane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I feel every time like it's the first time I'm recording? Probably because I record like once every 2 months. Um, yeah, let's not talk about that. Okay, I was thinking for the past few days, like, what do I want to talk about? Like, is there something specific I want to discuss? I couldn't find something that I'm really excited to talk about. So I found these questions and I was like, interesting. Uh, I think it can be fun to just answer some of them. All right. Um, I'm just gonna start with the questions because I think it's fun. It's also something that I've been doing like during my lessons, during the speaking like part. This is what we usually do. We just have like many questions about specific topics, and it was like it's actually really fun. I have so much fun when I talk to some of my students. What's the story behind your name? I don't have a story. I used to have an older sister. Um, she died. She was the firstborn child, and she died when she was 10 years old. So my mom after that had three boys. So they were all like boys, and then I was the last long awaited girl. So they were like, okay, I'm just gonna name her after her sister. Um, but I love my name. I really love my name. Um, if I were to be named like a different name, it doesn't feel like it suits me. I love my name. Um, if you had a superpower that couldn't help anyone, what would it be? Uh, Honestly, I don't care. I wasn't even gonna choose like a superpower that's gonna help others. Like, let me help myself first. But it would be disappearing. Yeah. I think I would love to like disappear sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Lovely. We love. Like, don't you feel? I mean, that's like 90% of the time, but that's how I feel. A lot of times I feel like I just want to be somewhere else. I just don't want to be here. I don't want to exist for like 3 weeks. So I feel like that could be a nice superpower. Why are my answers so boring? If you could jump inside any book, fiction or non-fiction, where would you go? Fiction? I don't know if I want to be in a book, especially if like obviously I'm gonna choose a book that I've already read, but then like you know the ending, but then you don't really know the ending because there's more to it, but like you know it's gonna happen, and I don't think that's fun, honestly. Yeah. Um, but there is this one book. It's not fiction. It's a poetry collection called "The Strength in Our Scars." It's one of the most, uh, if not the most, comforting book I've ever read. So maybe I would love to exist in that book as in like such a warm place and like beautiful words and all that. Um, there is like an insane sense of comfort in that book. Which three people would you band with during a zombie apocalypse? Um, I honestly, it's not me because I feel like nobody would choose me. I'm so clumsy. I get stressed out easily. I do not remember things when I'm anxious. I'm not a good fighter. Yeah, I don't feel like yeah. I don't think actually nobody would choose me. It's really sad. What's your favorite smell? Um, there's this one smell. It's not a smell. It's most like a taste, but like a smell at the same time. when he was really young. So I don't drink milk, right? I haven't had milk in like decade. Um, but I used to drink milk when I was really young. Like I don't remember me drinking milk, but I do remember sometimes I can smell when somebody is drinking it, or like just have a little taste of it. Um, and I'm like, oh, it just brings me back to those days for some reason. And I can't even remember, like I don't remember the action, I don't remember myself or like my surroundings or like anything, but I do remember that weird taste of milk. um so yeah. Yeah, what's the hardest part about working virtually for you, or the easiest? Let me start with the easiest and get to the hardest. For the easiest, it's it's actually really easy. Let's be honest. Like I worked outside, and I am currently working from home, and it's completely different. Like I don't have to take the bus, I don't have to meet people. Yeah, I just, it's a lot of trouble, but now all I have to do is just put on my clothes and face my phone and laptop when I'm working. So yeah, this is the easiest part. Like I don't have to stress out about being outside. Whereas the hardest part is the fact that you don't really feel like you're working. Like there is no, um, I don't separate like my relaxing time from my leisure time or like work time. It's all in the same place, and it feels a bit weird. Also, people tend to just think that you're just playing around and not really working, which is annoying. Please stop doing that. If somebody says that they're working online or like from home, do not underestimate that. Like you don't have to belittle their jobs just because they don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to work like you do. Oops. Okay. Um, Best book you've ever read. Do I have to say it again? I feel like everybody knows at this point. The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. If you didn't read the book, honestly, I don't know why you exist in even. Like, no, no. Is your life even worth it? No, no. Go read the book. When you die, what do you want to be remembered for? Um, Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be remembered. Does remember mean like they're gonna feel upset, like they're gonna be upset and like feel really sad that you do not exist anymore? If that's the case, I don't want to be remembered. Honestly, just forget me as fast as you can, so you just can move on and live your life. But if it's just like remember, but in like a positive sense, I don't know. I hope I could like make them smile or laugh or just um, see how valuable and important and precious they are, so they can remember me by that. Like, I don't know, but like something good, hopefully. Um, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Yeah, I wanted to be a model, and then I wanted to host, like to be a radio host, but then I couldn't do both, and now I'm a teacher. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Um, what is your favorite TV show? Can I replace it by a K drama? Um, not recently. It's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, maybe more, less. I don't know. I watched this K drama called The One and Only, and my all-time favorite K-drama was, or like used to be, Crush Landing on You. Like, no discussion. Like, that was number one. And the moment I started watching The One and Only, I was like, this is it. This is my favorite K-drama ever. Like, this is my favorite text ever written, scenario. Like, that's it. What's one thing we don't know about you? A lot, actually. You know nothing. And sometimes it really feels so like even the closest people to me, like my best friend, let's say, I would sit with her sometimes and I'm like, and we're just randomly talking about things, right? And I'd be like, damn, like in my mind, I don't say it out loud, but like, you don't know me. Like, you don't know a lot about me. Not in the sense that she doesn't know me. She actually knows me very well, but she doesn't know a lot about me. And sometimes I feel like it's good because it feels like, oh, it's good to not know that part of me or that side of me, but sometimes I'm like, I actually wish you know that about me. um Not because it's gonna like make things better or you're gonna understand me better, or just because I feel like I want to show you that side, but then like I myself do want to remember that. Like, why would I tell somebody else about it? See? So I don't know. How many times did I say I don't know?
30,000.
Okay, what is your favorite meal to cook and why? Mashed potatoes with olive oil. My favorite all time comfort food. My favorite meal is just, yeah, potatoes. I mean, potatoes in like, I love potatoes in general, but like mashed potatoes, chef's kiss. My favorite. If you could commit any crime and get away with it, what would you choose and why? Now, if I listen to my evil side, honestly, my answer would be unaliving a person. Um, am I supposed to like give details about how I want them dead? I actually don't want to commit like anything horrific. I don't want to kill them. I just want them to disappear. Um, why? Because they have been a pain in the ass for the past 10 years. If you could see one movie again for the first time, what would it be and why? Um, Honestly, I think there are many movies, but I can't remember. I don't watch movies. That's one. And when I watch movies, I watch like one movie in every 6 months. So I don't remember the names. But there was this. First of all, my all time favorite movie is Luca, if you don't know. There was this Turkish movie. There's two who.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Okay. If you could change places with anyone in the world, who would it be and why? I'm not gonna start with like the comparison talk. Like, do not compare yourself to others. Like, just be grateful for who you are and where you are. Yes, we are trying, but you cannot convince me that you don't want to be in someone else's place when you have been scrolling on Instagram for the past 6 hours since you woke up. Um, but honestly, I don't feel like I have a specific person in mind, but I have like a specific environment that I want to be in. I want to be in a free environment. Uh, I don't want to say isolated, but more like I want to have some space. Okay, if you had to teach a class on one thing, what would you teach? Respect, which is something that we lack a lot in. Yeah, not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. You know, I know. We don't have. We don't have that. No, absolutely not. What is your major? English literature and civilization. I'm graduating this year, hopefully, if I don't fail again, because I failed last year and I had to take a break. Um, if that wasn't your major, what would your major be? Uh, Arts? Yeah, writing probably, which is ironically actually my worst skill. I am not a good writer. One of the reasons that I took a year gap was because I was horrible at writing, and I think I still am, honestly. Um, hmm, yeah, I think art would be cool. Now I feel like I'm more interested in like finance, investment, and all of that, which is really strange. I mean, if you told me like 2 months ago that I would be interested in this, I would be like, shut up, get out. Um, okay, what is your favorite midnight snack? Um, can I say mashed potatoes again? It's just my favorite. I really love it. I can eat anything, honestly. I'm a monster. When I'm hungry, I just eat anything. If we got cookies, if we got cakes, anything, honestly, I eat anything. What is your best study tip? I don't think I'm the right person to ask. Yeah, no, no. What is the strangest habit you have? I can't know my strange habit because for me it's not strange. For the others, it is. So you just go and ask others. Um, what is the most amazing story about your family?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We're not answering that. What movie do you think everyone should watch? Can I say Luca? Should I? Yeah, that's childish. But like, I don't think it's childish. I think it's one of the most beautiful movies that Disney ever created. Gorgeous. Go watch it. Um, what is the last TV show you binge watched? It was Eve, a K drama again, because that's the only thing I watched. Um, yeah, Eve. I was actually fascinated. Like, it was just very different, but also really interesting. What is one thing we would never guess about you? I think you can guess anything about me. I'm not like other girls. Look at me. We're just all the same. We're just weirdly, not, we are, uh,
2,000 years later.
equally weird and awkward, just in a different way. Just we're differently awkward. We're differently weird and awkward. Yeah. What's one day you would want to live over again? Um, I think it was last year for my birthday because I don't celebrate birthdays. My family does not celebrate birthdays. But last year, I was not planning on going out. I didn't have anything in mind. But then my friend called and she said that we're gonna go for like a beach day, picnic day. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I had like thoughts, but I was not really expecting that much. Um, yeah, and we went to the beach. We had this like beautiful cake that says "Happy Birthday, Penguin," and it has like a little penguin on it. It was the most beautiful thing ever. Um, yeah, we had just the most beautiful day. But yeah, so yeah. How are you most like your mom and dad? Lately, I started to notice how I started to pick my mother's habits, which was really weird because sometimes I complain about how obsessed she is and how she's like always organizing stuff and like doing things and like she never actually takes some time to rest. But now I figured out like I'm just like her. Um, yeah, yeah. So because we were having constructions in the house, she had her like closet and like her bed frame and all of that in my room. But then for me, when my room is not clean and neat and organized, I physically don't feel good. Um, and the moment like they finished her room, painted it and all of that, I was like, I got all of her stuff to her room, and I was like, I just have them. I don't want them. I don't want to see them in my room. And she was really annoyed because she was still cleaning, and she's like, just keep them for like 10 more minutes. And I was like, I can't. I just can't. I can't. So then she was like, "You're just like your grandma." And I'm like, I don't think it's just grandma. But yeah, how am I most like my dad? I feel like I'm more, or like at least I have been. Now I'm trying to change. Um, Very reserved, and I don't like to open up to people. I don't like to talk about the things that I feel, which I honestly don't think is a good thing. Yeah, I I'm just coming to realize this, but yeah. What's the last movie you watched? Give it a brief review. I don't remember. No, it was a Marilyn Monroe documentary. It was a 4 out of 5 for me. It was just stunning, so interesting, and wow, I think the movie is coming soon. There's a movie coming soon, like a biography type of thing, but I would like to watch it too. Wow, I'm jumping from one topic to another. That was the, I don't remember the title. I'm not gonna give it a review. If you are interested, go check it. Does pineapple belong on pizza? No, 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 just no. Don't do that. Don't. What's the best piece of advice someone has given you? Who told it to you? It was about 3 years ago. My father told me that I have to be in control of my life, and it's actually my life and not anyone else's. So I should take my decisions on my own, and I shouldn't allow people to, live my own life. What was your favorite cartoon as a kid? I think I love a lot. Space Tune Kids. I don't know who's here, but I loved that one. The thing is that I cannot remember the title, but the song is oh my god, I can remember the song too.
نهر الصفا لحن غفا دو دو ري مي فا مي ري فا.
What's one thing you would eliminate from your daily routine if you could? Waking up. I don't want to wake up. Like, just no. I like the act of waking up to start a day is just too much. No. That was the last question. That was the last. It was fun. It was fun talking to you guys. I can't say it's fun because I'm just talking. You're listening. You're supposed to say it's fun. If it's not fun, just don't say it's fun, because this girl is trying to heal. Do not traumatize her even more. Okay? She's getting back to uni. Her least favorite place, her nightmare. So please be kind. Take care of yourselves. I hope I can meet you next week. Okay. The thing is that our episodes used to drop on Friday, but apparently I think it's gonna change to Tuesday. Not sure. But because Friday, I am really, 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 really busy, and I'm supposed to record on Thursday and then Friday drop it. Also Thursday I'm busy, so take care and see you next week. Just take care of yourself. Drink your water, please. Stay hydrated. See you.
1, 2, 3, 4.